Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. In today's video, we are going to look at the new mounts made available in-game during last week's spate of updates, which also featured a hero talent overhaul, and the introduction of the first migration opportunity. Before we get into today's video, it is worth noting that Viking Rise developers have stated that the mounts feature has currently undergone a soft launch, meaning they are actively working on balances and new features they are aiming to introduce to the mounts, so we can expect some more adjustments within the coming weeks. The mount update enables chiefs to capture, tame, and use mounts in order to grant powerful buffs to the heroes riding them. Buffs such as march speed, individual and army attack, defense and HP stat increases, resource gathering buffs, and enemy hero debuffs are among the benefits available from your new mounts. Players can construct the beast pen within their castle grounds, which is then used to trap beasts in order to tame them. In order to do this, you need to spend trap points. Trap points, as seen here, acts much like the energy system required to hunt niflungs on the map, in that it regenerates passively over time, but can also be acquired with specific items should you have them available. You are required to have 2 workers assigned to the beast pen. These workers regenerate trap points. The mount update also introduced at least one new type of worker that I am aware of, which adds a trap point recovery buff, as seen here. Keep an eye out for these new workers. Okay, so let's look at how we actually trap some beasts. The base amount of trap energy needed to set a trap is 2,000 points, after which your workers will randomly create a new trap of a random quality. The quality of traps that can be created are common, requiring 2,000 points, and trap common grade beasts. Uncommon, requiring 5,000 trap points to deploy, and are capable of trapping uncommon beasts. Rare, requiring 10,000 trap points to deploy, and are capable of trapping rare grade mounts. Epic traps, requiring 20,000 trap points to deploy, and are capable of trapping up to epic grade mounts. And lastly, legendary traps, costing a whopping 60,000 trap points to deploy, and are of course capable of trapping legendary grade mounts. Do take note though, being lucky enough for your workers to randomly generate a legendary trap, and then deploying the legendary trap does not guarantee you will trap a legendary beast. A legendary trap gives you a 20% chance of trapping a legendary beast, a 30% chance of trapping an epic beast, and a 50% chance of trapping a rare beast, as described here. If you wish to look over the rules and mechanics of deploying traps, click the question mark icon in the top left of your screen for the full breakdown. Okay, enough talk. Let's go trap us some beasts. You can see here I have a rare grade trap ready to use that my workers randomly generated after a previous trapping attempt. Referring to the rules, I have a 20% chance at actually acquiring a rare grade beast. But let's see. Of course, the IGG gods have forsaken me. I trapped an uncommon beast that grants Porter health points. Disgusting. Nevertheless, we can now recycle this beast in order to obtain beast experience points, used to level beasts we do want to keep, in addition to having the chance to obtain parts. A total of 3 parts can be equipped to the mounts after they reach levels 10 for the first part, level 20 for the second part, and level 30 for the final part. You may notice that both the mounts and the parts have elemental classes, such as the ice-based demon wold we have trapped here now. Matching ice parts with an ice beast mount will grant additional bonus stat increases. We can now spend 2,000 trap points to set common traps and hope our workers get lucky and grant us a legendary grade trap. You can of course automate this process and spend all your trap points at once by using the quick capture feature in the bottom right corner, and you can instruct your workers to automatically capture mounts of a specified grade 2. But for illustration purposes, let's blast through these and see how many higher grade traps my workers will randomly generate. That's one uncommon trap randomly generated, and an uncommon beast trapped granting archer defense. Not too bad. The second uncommon trap. And the uncommon trap generated a rare trap too. Nice. You can see by now it's just a game of luck. The aim of the game is to make sure you keep on top of your trap points and do not let them exceed capacity in order to maximize your chances at trapping higher grade beasts, while simultaneously recycling all lower grade beasts. To earn mount experience points and to obtain parts to improve mounts you do wish to keep. You can selectively filter out the beasts you wish to recycle by their grade should you wish to collect specific mounts. I, however, have no real need for any of these lower grade mounts, and so they will all be recycled for mount experience points, as this is currently the only way to obtain experience points aside from buying packs in the mall, though I have a strong feeling this will change in the next update regarding mounts. You can view your tamed mounts in the overview panel, where you can attach any obtained parts provided your mount is a high enough level, as well as using experience points to raise the mount's level. You can also preview your mount when it is maxed out, and see suggested parts to provide the best bonuses. This is a handy tool if you are unsure of how to progress your mount, and I have to say, some of these mounts do look really cool. And some of the stat increases possible are insane. Look at the stat increase potential this rare grade thick boy has to offer with the right parts attached. When you have successfully trapped a mount you wish to use, you can head on over to the hero you wish to equip it to. With the mount equipped, the mount will then be ridden into battle by your hero, providing those powerful buffs, and frankly looking badass while doing it. From that point onwards, you will see your trusty steed accompanying you when you are marching to battle on the map, or when facing down opponents in the jungle, where you will also be able to temporarily acquire new mounts for that jungle round. And even in the battle arena. I think the addition of mounts is a great new feature, and brings new life to the game, and we should be seeing more updates in the near future regarding the accessibility of items and stat balancing. And I will cover any new updates and changes in future videos. And that just about does it for today's video. Before I go, pop this code into your Redeem Gifts tab for some free gems. As of the 30th of November, the code still works. Until next time, my friends, take care and farewell.